And welcome back. I'm back from Hawaii and ready to pick up the good old Menesthei campaign here. I've got a few notes. I've looked at a few things off camera. There's some things I would like to show off on camera though. So one of the things I noticed is that I do not, or excuse me, I should say, I've got an opportunity to found a holy site here. So let's go to religion. So Artemis currently has no holy site, which means, hey, I could do it. Most importantly, manpower recovery being boosted, not too much of a big deal. Maybe eventually it will be. A little bit of food would be good, a little bit of passive food increase, and more importantly, we've got some things like monthly civilization change and local pop growth especially. We could load in to a holy site. So that is something I'm looking at. It also gives you an extra build slot. So that'd be a nice thing to slam into our capital as soon as we have the political influence to do it. Right now, of course, we're short. Stacked up plenty of cash while we're waiting for our AE to come down. It's down to 32. We did hit, I think, 70 AE, if I remember correctly. Of course, just liquidating a whole bunch of secondary combatants in the wars, extra AE, and we obviously did a whole lot with those two previous wars. We still have, one final Iberian war in front of us here. Then there's another alliance here amongst a whole bunch of these states. You can see just all to the southwest of their Verney. Maybe we'll look at their Verney, maybe not. I also have... Ooh, did I get the CB here? Yes, I did get the CB here in case you want to go to Britain. Looking at the Roman well, actually I think it is the Roman Empire. So that was another one of the things I want to show off. Da-da! Dictator. So that big civil war that Rome had, that we saw, literally providing us the cover for our two Iberian wars, I'm almost certain was the civil war to install this dictator, related to this dictator. I didn't exactly check it when it first came out, but I'm almost certain that is the, that is the situation, that's what happened. So the other thing you notice, they have got 4, I forget exactly what they're called. It's called government perks or government traits. I don't remember what the exact name in this game is. Well, of course, most standard governments only have 3, and you need the correct government. So now Rome has managed to pick up a 4th. Of course, they don't like me too much, mostly due to that fat amount of AE. We do trade with them. We do have a mercantile stance. We are the same religion, and we have used some improved relations. So we'll see if that they ever become an issue. Of course, we've returned our 4 mercenary stacks here down to our front in Africa. So should Rome ever attack, we will have issues defending the coast just because their fleet is huge, 134 ships. Ours is not yet, 26 ships. We're looking to increase that slowly. But yeah, just because this would allow, having these 4 mercenary stacks, it would allow us to go and seize a whole bunch of territory quickly from the Romans. Where is your capital city? Because they burnt Carthage to the ground here, because Carthage is now just a little settlement instead of the, I'm not sure if it was ever a metropolis. It was at least a city, and I would assume it was a metropolis, but of course I don't remember 100%. That's what happens when it's been 2 weeks later. A few other things we're looking at here. Stability, still looking low. We need some pig stabs to get it going. It's minus 12% to our entire population, so that's not good. AE still coming down at a good clip. Rome is not currently in any wars, so I'll probably wait for them to go on their next war before I try anything like liquidating this final pocket. Because part of the issue is there's so many of them, they all have pooled bank accounts. Essentially, they can hire a whole bunch of mercenary stacks, so I really kind of need to bring in my mercs for the extra manpower to muscle them down. Moving on to our legion situation. Baetica is, of course, our main province here. Doing very well. We've got, 21 units in that. I think these are our ditch diggers. Yes, here they are with our ditch diggers. Probably need to throw a few more roads here. That's not the one I wanted. Which province map mode? Political. There we go. So I think, yes, this one in particular, if we make it another road coming out, we can get an extra trade route, I think, there, which will be nice. And probably make an extra road coming out of U2 and U2. I think that'll be okay. So, looking at the population of our capital here, still growing well. It's at 198 pops. I think that's the highest in the game by a good chunk. Looking for anywhere else that might challenge it. Rome itself only has 90 pops. Don't think anywhere. Yeah, 42 pops. 63 pops. 76 pops. 90. Got some good population centers here with the Egyptians. And speaking of the Egyptians, let's just take another look at political map mode. Yeah, I thought this was Pergamon for a bit. No, we've got Pergamon over here. We've got a pretty solid Egypt here that may come into contact with Rome. Of course, if they do, that would be great for us. Egypt's population, of course, Kemetic is their main religion. They got a good chunk of Macedonians. Look at the Rome population, 3,400 Hellenic Romans. And then still another 444 Canaanite Punics. I've looked, they have embraced, or integrated, I should say, Punic culture. So those pops are counting as basically full strength. And right below that, you've even got more Romans that are Druidic. So you've got about 4,200 or so Romans right there, versus our count of 1641 Hellenic Messalians. So still just under 3 to 1. It's maybe about 2.5-ish or so to 1. Of course, winning the pop count is still Moria with 13k. Persian Empire is the former Seleucids, and they're at 1,000 Hellenic Macedonians, but just under 9,000 pops. So Rome's getting a real big boy. As you remember, Carthage has been completely shattered down to 408 pops. Basically, they've got a rump state here along the Mediterranean, and they still hold the Balearic Islands, which I may look to seize. We'll see. I've been kind of working on a fleet to do that. Here's our Admiral. We've been making some hex arrays, and we may continue to build some more hex arrays. So I need to check his tactics here. Naval envelopment would be the best. Probe and attack, you're bad against. Close ranks, you're good against. I think we will go for that. Let's check a few of our other military commanders, make sure they're all on correct tactics here. Okay, you need to be bottleneck. You're bottleneck, I'm sure that's right. Yeah, bottleneck's right there. You're on shock. Yeah, no, you're supposed to be bottleneck. And you are correctly on shock. Okay. It's good extra damage for the heavy infantry right there. Wow. Okay. You are disloyal. Oh, that's right. Mr. Balkar, so... Oh, that's right, you're 72, though. That's why I don't care too much. I'm not going to war right now. Disloyal provinces. Going down quite a bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to expect you to revolt and just put it down with my mercs. So one of the other interesting things is looking at our legion count here. Oh, no. Looking at the levy count. Of course, we're getting our multiple armies going. Where is it? Here we go, Mauritania. Up to actually 6 levies there, so we're actually making progress in Mauritania as far as culture and religion converting. It's been, of course, our major focus over the entire game implementation. We set ourselves of not being able to integrate any other cultures, just staying purely Hellenic Massalian here. And religion-wise in our capital, we're getting there. 68%, not the greatest, but better than nothing. Then 83 Massalians for about 42%. So, slow converting away. Let's get some things rolling. And I guess let's take a quick look at buildings while we're here thinking about it. Nope, you guys are good. You guys are good. You are also that random city I did not expect. You are fine. You are fine. Just seeing if there's any good buildings I can plunk down here. short answer is going to be I don't think so, because the whole reason I'm stacked up with that amount of cash is I run out of building slots. There may be one or two that elude me, or did elude me, but like down here, doing pretty well. How many Hellenic religion? 24. Salients, 12. So our main issue is going to be, and actually in this province here of Gallica, we're going to start having food issues. We're only at 6.7 extra food, so we're going to have to take some modifiers or start importing some food. Up here we go. You've got a little ways to go. It's interesting. Interesting choice of governor policy too. But let's see how you're doing on your conversion. Perfect. It's great there. Hell, Eva's even doing great on that. So we're gonna do the marketplace. Of course, marketplace ups our assimilation speed, which we want. Acquiring wealth. You still got a ways to go on conversion. For that reason, how fast are you converting? 3.2. Assimilation's pretty stinking slow. And you're close to getting a trade slot, so actually, we will just do 2 marketplaces there. Actually, no. Do marketplace and aqueduct to keep that going. Because every 10 pops, you get to throw out a another building in a settlement. So you want to, of course, we want to keep our cities growing as big as we can. Okay, they're fine. That's going to be my major city there. You are not. You also need to get upgraded. See what's going on here. Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, that's easy. That's a library coming up. I wonder if this was taken in the recent wars. I feel like it was, because that is incredibly far behind a whole lot of the other territories as far as conversion and assimilation rates go. Okay, Massalios, of course, are feudatory. You're okay. You're just now turning into a city. Okay. You're fine. Okay, let's get time cracking here. And Segovia becomes a city. So, take the trade deal, look for Segovia. Yes. Okay. Well, this is going to be a very easy one. Excuse me. Temple, theater. And, yep, that's your build slots for now. Yep, completely everything's wrong, but not much. Yeah, it's a very depopulated area. In fact, better population over there, but this will become the city for now. Of course, the main crux of our continual strategy is spamming temples, spamming, just basically spamming assimilation buildings, expanding religious conversion buildings. Lots of trade. Of course, we are heavily commerce dependent, so war with Rome, I know, actually, war with Rome would have been crippling, much less so now. Just because we have diversified our trade big time to Thrace, and especially Egypt. Okay. Tribune got caught red-handed. Do I have somebody to take your place? No objective. Oh, yeah, no, that would slow my pop conversion speed. That's the last thing I want. And yeah, my oligarchs, of which there are only 5 that hate me, want a war with Rome. So, I'll take things that are not happening for 200, please, Alex. Alrighty, so, looking at it. Who's Alcathar Sultanid? And do I care about... Man, we'll do that. It's the Governor of Gallica. He's ailing and about to die. Okay, yeah. What, you Governor of Gallica? Oh, he's a rival of the Governor of Gallica. I totally misread that. So he's a Tribune, and he's about to croak. Yeah, well, that's okay then. So part of the other thing, too, is our leader is just god-awful. I mean, he's 0-2. I mean, so our money's lower than it should be. Our military morale is just in the dumpster. The only thing he has going is his diplomacy stat there. Or his oratory stat, I believe. Uh-oh. Pons Rugio. I remember this one campaign I was playing a million years ago. I actually had a earthquake hit. I think it's the major earthquake event, or maybe it's the volcano event. It's basically like Vesuvius, so it probably was an earthquake. I don't remember what it was. A major disaster event hit right in my capital. It just killed off like half the dang pops in the city. It was just absolutely wild. Okay, so what are we gonna do? Help them, or leave them screwed? Well, we're gonna help them. We're gonna only 3 pops die from the earthquake. Wow, that could have been really bad. So those are gonna be what? 10 Messalians. Good chance of a Hellenic dying. Okay, so we're gonna help them definitely. Yep, we lost 3 Messalians there. Ooh. Things like that hurt. We're going for the holy site. Call down an omen. Manpower's great. Research points we don't need. Probably Freeman happiness. Or we can just keep doing morale of armies just in case. We'll do Freeman happiness for a little extra money and better public order situation for now. Looking at the capital here, we're going to import another thing. Thing being a good, of course. Okay, taking a look at our choices. Slave move cost. We're not moving slaves. We don't care. Honey. A little bit of extra Diplo rep. I thought our Diplo rep... It does. Diplo rep helps decay AE, so that's not necessarily a bad option. Well, there's no elephants. That would have been a potential option. So I'm looking to get the surplus. Of course, we've got surpluses and lots of things that matter. Is there anything we do not have? We've got glass, earthware, precious metals. We got spices. And we've got amber. Do we have amber? Well, it doesn't matter. Nobody would trade us with us anyway. Hemp. We are missing hemp. Local freeman happiness and then ship capital damage. Okay. We've got the dates for commerce. We're missing leather, but I don't think that matters too much. Wine we've got. Of course, grain. Yep. So honey's a potential option. Got those 2. Got that. Got marble. Incense. Incense is interesting. State religion happiness could come up. That would be quite good. Furs, we don't have. We do have olives. We don't have woad, but we don't care about woad. So actually, incense is our best option. Okay. Eventually, I will probably need to be importing some extra food, but we want that to go as long as possible. Time devotion, yes. Extra stability. Envoy, request training furs, yes. We need a governor, Constantia. You. Megalithic Tertullian. Well, that's not gonna go well. Tertullian Iberic, no. Salian Hellenic, there we go. And you're just, even. And you're very loyal. Okay. So we've also got a few cities that are going to be on the verge of becoming metropolises. Not right here, but that made me think of that. See how we're going? Well, look at this city. Perfect. Boom, boom. Wow. So we can really do whatever we'd like here. We're going to do that to try to encourage the extra pops to move there. And taking a look at this guy. We're also doing good. Got a while to go on conversion. Or conversion's great. Assimilation could use a little help, although actually you need the pops. So we'll do that. Anybody else? Nope. Okay. Oh, just took a quick look at my notes. One of the other things. Relative oligarchy? No, we don't want that. One of the other things I should look at is our tech advancement. So, you know, guys like that, really great, but we're really slowing down to being so far ahead of time. I'm thinking it's probably better to take some of those guys out and go for, like, scholars. Just because they have the chance to give you the extra bonus to, you know, hey, here's a invention instantly unlocked, go for it. This guy would be pretty good. He's got obsessive. Okay, that family's okay. Make sure I don't irk any families while I'm at it. Because one of the benefits of our strategy is, you know, our opening was very good. I mean, we rushed a whole bunch of techs, and that's really what helped get this entire campaign rolling. Okay, take a look. You're down here. This would help give some extra food. I want that right now. I think I'll skip it right now. Just have you assimilate a little bit faster. Marketplaces. Okay. No threat of civil war. Yeah, it's only 5% disloyal. You're disloyal and still slipping backwards. Entire population, yeah, basically is not Massalien and does not like me. Okay, well, that's no shocking there. That's in the freshly conquered territory. So I'll probably found my holy site next, just so I don't forget about it anymore. And then this will become a metropolis as soon as the pop count goes up here. So we got some incoming migration that'll take a while. And then we're building a slave there. Can I pay it? Not gonna pay it, just because I want to get that holy site before it gets snatched up. You're a researcher. You're nobody. You get to go. Interesting. Okay, new head of family. He's a legate. Elected to rule offices, Democrats in control. Want confiscation. He's a 3-8. At least he's an 8. 8-0. Man, this is some rough. Some of my leaders have just been having some rough stats. Now, in case you notice, I'm not been grooming for certain people to take over as leaders, which I'm sure if you no, not I'm sure. If you were min-maxing, you'd be doing. I have not been doing that. At least you're a Hellenic. Is your family okay? Your family's okay, so I'll put you in for now. This city's gonna have issues. Gonna need to do some more aqueducts there. Import. What can we import for you? Oh, heck. Just do some grain. Keep it going. Actually, instead of just doing food provinces like that with bolos of extra, probably should be... Oh, what's going on here? Oh, you want to confiscate. Well, that's going to irk some people, but I think it's worth it. Each head of family will lose a holding and 10 loyalty. Okay, you're okay. Disloyal characters. You're the governor. No, we're okay. You're close. You're the legate that's creating issues. You're 74. You're going to drop dead. That's fine. Tribune. You're fine. The governor of Iberia has also got problems. So do I get you loyal by giving you free hands? You're 41. That's dangerous. You were old, like the other guy. A little bit of free hands. You know, fixes it. Okay. Well, something's decreased there. Taking a look at things. So this will be the city I turned to Metropolis. He's about to get 80 pops. Now, which is the city was stifled? Flavio Briga becomes a city. So let's take a look. Yeah, you're about to be stifled. So you're going to need to go 1 over pop. That'll build you an aqueduct. Don't want to have to... Well, I could destroy a granary and build another aqueduct. May have to do that long term. We'll see. Okay, Flavio. Briga. Okay. Up in the north part of our country. Do the opening right there. Let's take a look and see what Rome's doing. Nothing. Okay. 500 Hellenic pops. 1700. Because I'm very interested, of course, because, you know, my other pops are not terribly useful unless they're Messalians. Just because the other ones are not integrated. Non-integrated pops, can't use in your military. So, that's why I keep checking it so much. So I'm very interested to see what happens over there. We still have a great income. You're growing, you're growing. The big advantage, too, is when you get cities like this, I mean, you're automatically growing Thessalians, so. And then if anybody migrates here, they're going to get converted real stinking quick. So. That will be quite nice. Taking a look. Oh, yes. Dedicating the site. Dedicate the holy site. What does it add? 10% tax. Building. And more migration attraction in case we need more of that there. So the building slot actually... Yeah, we'll do it here. Why not? Artemis. Yep. We have built our Artemis holy site. Okay. Pop growth. It's local pop growth. Still. And multi-civilization change. Oh, that's right. So the amount of relics you can put in here is determined based off the size of the city. So I could yoink this. Argus. I see no reason to yoink it right now. Desecrate, steal it, but there's no point. If I had a mission to do it, okay, I don't. What city is this? Territory of... Okay. You want to build a granary here. Okay, more food capacity. Do I care about that? I don't think I care about more food capacity. We've got plenty. piss off some people and get a training camp. A little bit more manpower, not a huge amount. What would the manpower, change even be? Plus 53? Or just take the money? Honestly, I'll just take the money and build what I want here. Which, of course, is an aqueduct. Okay, no more earthenware. And guess what? We're going to fix that, because we want our Freeman happiness to stay. Let's just take a quick look as to why that may have happened. Is Rome on the warpath? No. Thrace on the warpath? No. Egypt? No. Persia's still in a revolt. Okay. Next thing we need to do is a pig sacrifice, because our stability sucks. We need to get it up so our happiness increases. We stop having revolt issues. So 42, yeah. Ruler corruption is hurting us a little bit. But we're making still over 2 points a month, which isn't bad. Oh, I can colonize something. Okay. Tiflit or Hausia? Tiflit. Hausia. So I think we go Tiflit, because I think once we start civilizing those two areas, they'll stop pumping out things to kick our butts. So we're going to go Tiflit. And this will be us send a Hellenic citizen from Zaida. Where the heck is Zaida? Right here. That's right, because I think they have to be literally next door for me. So is my Hellenic Messalian citizen. It's going to get moved. Great, go for it. There we go. So, start civilizing that, hopefully. Now, settlement. Okay. Money's really picking up. I should have noticed that before. Once we got our new leader, we're going to have to replace some positions. Loyalty will be an issue long term. Lost our governor here. Who's a good governor? Effective governor, local citizen output. Maureen Canaanite. Where are my Hellenic guys? Hellenic Messalians. Okay, you're 7-7. Yeah, weak-willed. Loyalty. You're super loyal. You've got some corruption, though. But because you're so loyal, I think we can fix that. Okay, take a look. Post-sanctions. Lose 5 appeal from the Democrats. But you would lose 25 corruption. And get your wage down. And piss your people off less, so... Okay. So you're still happy. You're still a decent governor. Because governor corruption really just racks up how much your people do not like. You, of course, I can't fix you. You're the dang leader of this whole country, but... Okay, can promote. Would that help our popularity? It would. What's up with the traditionalists? Democrats will like me more. You still want the war. Yeah, nope, we're gonna do that. Keep promoting our civs, because one of the issues I've noticed too is our capital. Hold on, what is this? I'm gonna see. Oh, happiness in our capital? Yeah, sure. One of our issues. We just lost a build slot. Why did we lose a build slot? Did somebody just migrate? I don't know what that was about. Okay. Yeah, look at that pop capacity. Food. Still okay. What was I going on about? Oh yeah, one of our issues. No, yeah, citizens. We're still having a problem getting our freemen up out of citizens because we've got basically some Hellenic slaves here. We need to promote them up and out, get our Hellenic Messalian slaves out. But there's a bunch stuck there. So there's 2 Messalian Canaanites stuck as slaves. And looking at the other ones, yeah, 7 Hellenic Messalians stuck as slaves. And then if we get into the freemen, there's a whole bunch of, you know, non-Messalians all over the place that we need to get promoted or converted. So the problem is that event will help move slaves up out of this category into the citizen camp, which is where we want them, because we want to, you know, ideally get everybody converted. But because Hellenic Messalians that are slaves do not provide pops for that can be soldiers, while Hellenic freemen or Hellenic citizens do. So that's the major issue. Well, let's look at the score here. Yeah, and of course our score's through the roof. Why? Our starting situation divider. So basically the poorer and crappier you are, it really helps you score at the start of the game. So of course we started off as 1 pop, or, you know, 1 city OPM with 9 pops. So our divider is pretty good. Well, there are also some people with even... Yeah, Rome's divider's 229. It's probably some of the lowest. Actually, no, I take that back. There's some people with even worse dividers. Like Persian Empire. Or Egypt. Or Moria. So, okay. Take a look at Rome. Just Rome at war? No. Let's take a look. One of our governors is getting uppity. You're in poor health. You're about to kick the bucket. Oh, he's a Morian. Probably misread that as Messalian. Promoted him. Okay, so one Persia's over. There it is. You can become a metropolis. I probably actually will do that first before the pig stab. Oh, what's going on? Which governor am I going to irk by making him pay? Governor of Lusitania. We could pay the money. I'm not sure I want to. You can pay the money. Yep. See, it's interesting. We'll see the pop come in for a little bit, and then it'll leave. But I don't see any pops going anywhere else. So outgoing migration takes time, unless it's just super quick and I'm missing it, but... Cancer, the Archon. Well, that's not good. That hurts his stats. And, you know, his life. But, that's the other thing, too. You could probably be grooming... Not probably. You could definitely be grooming your characters a lot more. I'm basically playing this almost like it's EU4. I'm just kind of focusing on the state level. I'm not worried about, like, oh, my... leader needs to be friends with the other leaders so they like him better. I'm just, you know, pushing through and not looking at that. Okay. Okay, Tribune kicked the bucket. I'm going to have to assign some more jobs probably in a bit. Holy crap. They want 2.2 grand to get paid off. And how? Yeah, you've got 8 dudes, and you don't like me anyway. So we're ignoring that. Okay. did you get there? You're not even very good at your job. You're not very loyal either. Yeah, we'll do that. Good military experience. That's the other thing, too. Eventually we'll start training the army, flesh out our fleet. I mean, my biggest thing is, you're looking at me, it's like, hey, you're only at 14 AE, why aren't you going to war? Because my big fear is, as soon as I try to go to war or something, Rome's just going to jump on me. Now, they have not given me the planning my demise message, but I don't want to create openings for Rome. But ideally, you know, come over here and clear up this last one. Basically, as soon as I can get Rome to get in a war where I know they're covered, you know, covered, I mean busy. Governor of Africa, no. Good Governor of Africa. No, we can't sit this out. Okay. Send you. And a whole bunch of people that are not even the right religions want to take it up. That's about right. Buddy, your corruption. I don't even have any good traits for this. Ay. Do not have a lot of good picks here. Okay, your corruption's less. Yeah, okay, sticking you in. There we go. Finally got our 200 civilization. We're only at there. We do need some more simulation, faster simulation rates. Yeah, because looking at another pop. Oh, hold on. Okay, so we've got some options because our influence snuck up on us. So, step one. So we keep having pops. Looks like they come here and then they move out or something. I'm not sure what's going on. So you cannot become a metropolis. That would have been my first move. Okay. So you cannot become a metropolis. Can anybody else? Getting close, but no. No. It's really not happening. You're just growing. There's a little bit of incoming migration. Okay. Not much there. No. So part of me wonders if I should make some more little cities here. Especially because this is farmland. You know, this would really help that province take off. Would want you to be a metropolis, I think, first. So you know what? Let's raise our situation with the pig stab. It's only 41. So let's do the pig stab. Get that going the other way. So this affects what? Our stability? Yeah, it's a minus 0.09 on our stability. So let's get that up. Breakthrough. Hey. You have the scholar trait. You are the researcher of what? That's not what I want. Oratory guy, okay. So let's take a look at what I want to get invention-wise. Of course, that's way too zoomed in. Okay, that's a decent option. A little bit of citizen output, a little 5%. Political influence is almost always capping us. Urban planning is, of course, something we've been working on a long time. Looking at overall economy, wages are pretty big. Something to bring down wages would be useful long-term. Slave latifundia, how close are we to urban planning? It's literally 1, 2, 6 slots. So that's a way off, but I mean, this is just such a good one. I mean, it's the extra build slots, the extra pop cap. We've got the huge cities that are getting up against the edges. I think we need to go for that. So we'll do Slave Latifundia for now. And the nice part about that, too, it doesn't reset his research progress, excuse me, when that happens. So we'll keep going down there. It'll probably maybe give us an extra good or two to trade. Tops. Won't be much. You. Aqueduct. Omen. Oh, keep the happiness going. Keep the happiness going. Should have checked Rome before. See, Rome, very calm. The other issue is Rome is here touching well, you know, Mare Britannicum, but basically the English channels, we'd say. So, I am cautious of that. Oh, you want to trade some precious metals? Okay. Yeah, really could use getting our AE up. So let's see who's about to lead our nation. It's going to be the Praetorians. 7-1, 11-7. Well, except for the really bad stat. The other ones were fine. Masalian, Megalithic. You know what? About as loyal as it gets. Throw you in for now. If I have to get rid of you, I do. Development. Province of Vitonia Septralis has at least one city. Okay. Well, that we can do. And desecrate Arcus. So where the heck is Arcus? Let's take a look at that one first. Oh yeah. You're out in the middle of nowhere and you've got that statue. Well, that's gonna happen. Religion. Holy sites. Arcus. Well, whoopsie-daisy. Finally, let's take that statue. Boom. Slam it in the capital for some extra manpower. Great. Okay. The other thing we're looking at is development. Tonia Subtralis. Where the heck is that? See, this is what happens. You get good at memorizing your names and you go on vacation for 2 weeks. You don't remember where anything is. So, Vetronia is going to be in Spain somewhere. Question is where. Here we go. Oh, that's true. You don't have a city. Okay, let's fix that. Because you definitely need one. There. Okay. Okay. Aims to traditionalists. Yes. Realize those. Well, back down to under 200. See, I'm not quite sure why we're pop rate keeps coming down. Oh, here we go. The Admiral with 2 power base is trying to start at 79 years old. Wow, Civil War. Okay. Yeah, we'll see if we can just... Oh, jeez. Governor of Transalpine Gaul. Well, yeah. Let's cancel that. We'll take the tyranny hit. It's like nothing. See, it's curious because the pop count was above 200, then we lost a pop, but I'm not seeing any outgrowing migration. Migration attractions through the roof. Same thing here with the settlement. So I'm wondering what's going on. It's moving quickly and I'm not seeing it or something? Or something, dare say, bugged? Because I think there might be some kind of controls to keep the game from just having too many pops in it, but is that affecting me? I don't know. Okay. Great power. 1800. Sailing. Okay. I think we are making up more progress than they are, which is good. But I'm not sure it's quite fast enough. See, Constantia and Gallica have both... Well, hold on, Gallica's never had been good. But Constantia has kind of really slowed its rate of growth here. Telekinesis is still going okay. Let's take a quick look. So what's going on in Constantia? Yeah, you're growing. You're growing. Rome gains a claim on us. Hold on. Our friends in the Roman capital putting out feelers for foreign support to overthrow our government and install himself as ruler. Okay. As usual, the evidence is not conclusive, but our relations with dictator Aruns are not ideal. He's 69 years old. Not that great stats. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll take the little financial hit in the short term. We can afford that. Oh, here we go. Yeah, does this guy want to keep his job? Yeah, I mean, look how fast that tyranny comes down. It's just basically non-existent. What's going on here? Infrastructure project in Satifis. Oh yeah, their loyalty sucks. Great. Let's get that up. Okay, pay a bunch of money. 620 bucks. Interesting. So I can just take the popularity hit and just totally nix it. Okay, let's do that. Just waiting for that guy to die, but those events keep coming so quickly. I don't think... There we go, finally. Yep. Thank you. So we've got some open positions, don't we? Naval commander. Oh, even our ditch diggers don't have a leader currently. Navy's 2. This is our main fleet. Come on, Rome. Need you to do something. Or maybe not. This is 106 BCE. Well, I took a quick pause there and looked over a few different things. Mainly just kind of analyzing the overall situation with Rome and just trying to figure out my next avenue for conquest because our AEs come down to almost nothing here. So, of course, wrapping up Spain would be nice, but also, I think just a nice war in Tramontium where I just seize all this territory would be quite good. And I think I'm going to go for that to help make that happen. Of course, we're going to need our invasion fleet, and you know what? Yeah, merge. So we've got some ships here. Let's get our fleet count up. Let's do that. There. Keep going with the hex rays. They've got pretty decent upkeep costs. They're not that expensive. And they should slap any of these little guys. So. Now, of course, the issue is not just the one-time build cost, but the upkeep of those. but I should be able to do that no problem. And then, where's it looking at? You could also use a new building here. And your conversion's actually not that bad. Because your conversion's actually not that bad, I think I will just go with the marketplace here. And you, Aqueduct, keep going. Oh, hello, murder. We could call him out or just let it slide. Yeah, we'll let it slide. We've got the happiness to go. Okay, you're right, you're right. No corruption. Okay. Looking at you over here. What could you use? Religious conversion big time. Okay. Untitled devotion. Yes. I mean, that stability. So once we get that stability up, I mean, we will stop seeing these potential revolts issues. We're getting close. So, an aqueduct there. I'm a little nervous about making that many ships, just because they do cost a good chunk. But the happiness coming back, our incomes should be improving a bit. And you're good, you're still growing, you've cracked that 200 limit, finally, good. What's going wrong? Why did you get your population up, and then I'm going to create Metropolis. Got a decent chunk of unhappiness here. Actually, it's not a decent chunk. It's not bad. Religion's almost completely fixed. Cultural assimilation needs some work. Okay. So yeah, I think that'll be the overall game plan. We will go for that. Now, part of the reason you're probably wondering is why the heck go for this instead of, you know, wrapping this up? And the short answer is just because I think it's about 10 times easier to conquer this. Also, it's going to be way less AE for way more territory, and then we can also make sure Rome doesn't go there, because we're going to try to hem in Rome without increasing necessarily our border size, because the odds they have a navy over here, almost nothing. If it is, it can't be that big. While, you know, dealing with a navy fight here, Rome's just sitting on way more ships than I am. So we're going to fix that. Well, that's weird. Maybe I just should have... So where's it going to put the city at? Province of... Okay. Where did it plant that city? Or did it not plant the city because I'm already working on it there? I think it just ate it, and then... So I think that's a bug. I think it just ate my currency there. It didn't give me anything for it. Because I don't see any cities under construction, except for the one I've already been working on. It's halfway done, and yet it charged me again. So that kind of sucks, but... Well... Oh well. It's not exactly a make or break issue. So we need to form the fleet, and we need to make sure the army's good to go. That's nice. Another 1% increase. It's like our max population. It's going to be up to 213. Keep it going. Would like to see this hit 100 civilization. That'd just be fun. What's our new invention? Overseas, a little bit of slave output. Probably the best. Well, education, build costs will come down. That's not bad. Road costs I don't need. It's basically a lot of almost worthless techs, but just getting to urban planning is such a big tech at the end. It's going to be worth it. Clock mechanics, and then these extra national commerce incomes will also be a good one, so I think we'll go down that one next. So we'll do overseers for now. 23.89. Let's see if that actually proves anything. Best of times. Osselum Dury. There's Osculum Dury. Oh yeah, the one I was working on. Okay, well that's weird. Because right now it's saying, hey look, you're becoming a city, it's under construction, but then it became the city quickly, so I don't know what's going on. I'll let that figure itself out. You need to convert like a mad lad also, so. Okay. New Governor of Mauritania. You could use some wild livestock. Some Thrace. Nice unassuming Thrace. Okay. Wrong culture. Wrong culture. Saline Hellenic. Not corrupt as hell. He's harsh. Okay, and loyal, most importantly. Great. Okay. So let's take a look at our military situation, just get them all prepped. So, yeah, we don't have a tribune here. How big do I want this legion to be? And do I even just send one legion over or send over 2 legions? I think I send over just 1 legion. So who's our commander going to be? A lot of naval choices. It's not terribly useful. It's Turdetanian megalithic guy. Sure. Yeah, we need to get some tribunes in here. You're not half bad. And... oh, you're incredibly loyal. Okay, put you in. And then you guys are going to have to go on the fleet here. What are we going to do to improve your size? I think we will just get some... oh... yeah, it's going to cost some serious upkeep. Question is, how much do we really need to conquer this land? Which is, of course, a rhetorical question, because I have 0 clue. Maybe another donkey. Could even do some elephants. That'd be hilarious. Okay, do that. And get you over to the port here. And then... what's going on? Pontus gets happy and everyone's happy. Yeah, let's make them happy and popular. Okay, and I guess you get to be the main leader because you're good to go. Taking a look at our next. Gotta be careful of completely unbalancing this, but Lusitania can be larger, Constantia will be large eventually, and Tarraconensis can be larger. So actually, because of that, oh, engineers are pretty pricey. So we'll hold off on giving you engineers then. Nah, we'll do it now, okay, just so I don't forget. Manpower's looking really good. Okay. A few more techs. Land tithe. Nothing particularly useful now. We'll be able to get another 2 guaranteed. Which will get us down to... okay, 6 random. Migratory pops, fine. Our tribesmen. Take a look at Rome. What's Rome doing? They're at a war. It is with Bird of Face. Who the heck are you? Some nobodies. Well, we've run over. We'll take a look at our next series, jeez. Next episode in which we're going to go after Travontia there. Trino Vantia. So, see you there.